Good morning, welcome back to Honeybee Farmstead. I'm Mel, and today we're doing something that, I kind of want to do it, but I don't really. It's one of those things that it's not something I love, but it's got to be done to ensure some food security for our animals moving forward after and in light of the drought we just had. So a lot of planning and action has gone into this. This paddock I just showed you, and the one across the road that we call Meadow, is going to be cropped this year. Now, I did not want to do cropping or conventional cropping on this place, but a determination was made after a long discussion with Alex, or lots of discussions with Alex, that the soil isn't that great anyway. We're sort of starting from a pretty bad position as far as it hasn't been looked after really well. It was overcropped and overgrazed. As a result, has got really no microbe activity or, even growth activity on the ground. So we're starting from scratch. So why not, gain from it ourselves, as well as trying to add into it and try and find a balance for our farm going forward. So we decided that we are going to crop this paddock with a blend. So in our efforts to try and better the soil, we are going to add peas or field peas to the mix, but that will also coincide with the oats and the barley that we're going to plant to make a blended bale of hay that our animals can all eat and will be good for them, because we won't be using any sprays or nasties at all. It's going to be naturally cropped, and so we will not we won't bend on that. That's sort of really dear to me, and there are ways of doing it that we won't have to. So the peas will add nitrogen to the soil, and their root systems and stuff, all of these things will go down into the soil and help break up the soil, as well as we're using the scarifier to scratch it and turn it over. That's not ideal, and I don't like the idea of breaking the surface of the soil, but it's pretty well stuffed anyway. So this first part is going to be just prepping the soil. So what Alex is doing now, and I'm going to turn you guys around, is loading that pile of poo, chicken poo, with Gracie over there. It's a giant, I think it was two semi-loads of chicken poo from a chicken farm. So it's got chicken poo and broken eggs and all that sort of stuff, potentially even dead chicken bodies in it, onto the trailer, because we did try and spread it with our spreader, but because it's still a little bit moist inside, it doesn't come through nice and evenly and neatly. So what we're going to do is clean up all the sticks around, like sticks that can't be sort of munched up and put into the soil, into some burn piles outside of the paddock, and then we're going to by hand spread the chicken poo. Like, I'm going to drive the trailer, or the car with the trailer behind, and Alex is going to shovel the poo off in pile, like as we go, as evenly as he can, and then we're going to scarify it and sort of try and help spread it that way. And this is all trial and error, because we haven't done it this way ever before. When we were younger with our, on different farms that we've been on, this is all new to us. So this is the best way we've got at the moment to start. So yeah, I hope you enjoy this video, and let's get into it. She thinks you're her baby too. Alright, so we load the trailer with the dingo, and then I drive really slowly through the paddock while Grace and Alex tip the poop off, and then what the plan is that the scarifier is going to run over it, and as it digs up the ground it's going to sort of mix it in with the dirt and spread it even better than what we have. And it's not ideal. It would be ideal if we had all the equipment, but we don't, so we're making do with it the best we can. Because the rain came, the green's coming, and it's time to get the seeds in the ground. They have been stored in our shed, off the ground in bulker bags, hung up with block and tackle, like block and chain. I don't know if that's what it's called. And yeah, so you stink.
Yeah,
you stink so bad. What do you smell like?
Chicken poop.
Chicken poop.
Chicken poop.
So yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm gonna put the camera on the back on a time lapse so you can watch us go around the paddock and spreading out the poo, and how hard we're working to ensure that we don't go through the same dramas as we did last drought with a lack of food and not being able to find any to buy. So enjoy that.
Oh, I do stink, eh?
You do. Part of the task finished. We moved all the sheep and alpacas into this paddock here. Now this paddock is called Meadow, and it is going to be cropped as well, but not this swing. So the one that we just did the poop in today will be cropped before Alex goes back to work. Seeded, I should say, so there'll be seed in the ground ready to grow with the next rains. Whereas this paddock here, we're not quite finished preparing, so we thought we'd leave all the animals to eat all the green off the ground. But also there's not a lot in here, so you'll see piles of beautiful fresh oat and hay, so that everyone is still getting plenty of food and are not going hungry. So we drop it in sheets because we bought big bales. And there we go, Jackson and his dad, Mr. Honeybee Farmstead, dropping out the last bits off the trailer. Obviously we washed all the chicken poop off the trailer before we loaded it with fresh hay, because ew, who wants to eat chicken poop?
Well, I was in it all day, so nope.
Nope, you've had a nice shower now and washed your hair, haven't you?
Yep.
There we go, all done. Happy cows, happy sheep, happily eating. The good thing about this paddock is there's a
Me just,
an automatic trough too.
yeah, me just went.
Who?
Mia. Just
She
went.
likes to play in hay, Mia. She's a bit of a brat. There they are. The alpaca's in there too.
Sheila. Wait, this one's Sheila. There's a few fully marine ones.
There's a big chunk of hay over there that no one's touched. Anyway, they'll make their way back around it. We've just pulled in the livestock moving signs, and tonight, by tractor light, Alex is going to rip up the paddock. We'll probably have to burn the stick piles that we've collected up, and then away we go seeding. So this, excuse the frowning, it's so bright out here. This is the part where the tractor goes around and scarifies up this dirt, mixing in the poop that we spread yesterday. And yeah, hopefully it works well. Looks like it's doing all right. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
And this beautiful part is where Grace gets to do some practical, hands-on experience, how to drive a tractor and what's involved with putting a crop in and spending some quality time with her dad. That's the beautiful thing about running your homestead with your family. Everyone's involved and everyone gets a turn, and all the kids get to learn valuable life skills where they're actually invested in the outcome of what they've been participating in. Then, after Jackson got home from school, he had a turn at going around and around and around in the paddock, tilling up the soil, ready to plant the seeds. Here you see where Grace, who's just 9, is multitasking while filming the vlog for me and driving the tractor, having fun with her dad. Then, working late into the night, Alex went around and around and around, spreading the pea seeds, then the oat seeds, then the barley seeds, and covering them all in to stop the birds eating our seeds. Here we go. There you have it. This is what we've been doing. If we could train that dog to get out there and shoo off all the pink and greys that want to eat the seed, that would be mint. She does work pretty hard at the moment. Because of this horrible dry weather, drought conditions, the foxes are obviously struggling as well, and they've been such a pressure on all of our animals. But she has been working every night really, really, really hard to make sure that nothing gets taken. Anyway, how was that video? The kids, I keep saying, get out on the quad bike, go scare off the pink and greys. I don't know if it'll be enough. We did, like, once it was all put in, Alex went back over it and sort of covered the seed. But once birds see that it's been ripped up like this, they quite often know it means that there's seed been put down, and yeah, they go digging for it. So we just can't catch a break, like, seriously. But yeah, the drought is ongoing. Like, we've had patches of rain here and there, but not enough to do anything. When we first got a little bit of rain, some of the farmers seeded. Some had already dry seeded, and that actually means that their crops probably won't survive because we haven't had any follow-up rain. And I did hear at the football on the weekend some farmers discussing, you know, canola and that sort of stuff, and how we don't have a long enough season now to plant canola, which I couldn't be happier about. I actually hate canola. I think it's a rubbish crop. It's definitely not a feed for anything. Yeah, horrible stuff. But I get why the farmers grow it. I just don't agree with it. I think that's the main reason with such a massive shortage of feed this time. Like, not a lot of farmers had feed to sell, and as a result, the smart ones that have grown their feed have actually been able to get a premium price on all their oat and hay. So lucky for them. I think it's good in that way, but it sucks for everyone else who's not been able to actually get any and had to destroy stock. That is one thing I wanted to comment on. We're really glad that we're just small-time homesteaders, because we just have a small enough flock that we butcher for ourselves and our friends and family. We don't sell it at markets and things like that, so it is just for personal use. Good job, boys, parking the bike up. But my heart absolutely goes out to all of those farmers that are being absolutely and I excuse my French, I'll probably beep it out, but by the state that the government have put them in, we are struggling, and we're small time, with the drought, the lack of food that we can buy for our animals, the prices of everything going through the roof. Petrol prices are ridiculous, but then you want to go and add an extra layer of just difficulty to all the farmers by cancelling live export. Like, what a joke. The Greens should be ashamed of themselves, and everyone who backed that is just a joke. That's my standpoint on it. And I know I've not said anything so far, but I just think without you going and seeing the conditions in which they actually keep those animals on those ships, you don't know what you're talking about. You've seen one or two bad photos that have probably been doctored or were from a long time ago. You've gone and banned live export and ruined, I'm guaranteeing you it's ruined some farmers' livelihood enough to make them have to leave the farm. Yeah, you should be ashamed of yourselves. That is literally, yeah, I'm on my soapbox, I know, but that is literally what's been keeping Australia afloat. When it comes to food, we have a massive food shortage worldwide. They're like 3D printing food, for Christ's sake. Yuck. I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to eat that crap. I want to eat what God put on the planet for us to eat, and what farmers lovingly tend for us to have the best product. So yeah, that's my soapbox moment. Like it or hate it, I don't really care. If you don't like it, you don't have to be here. So anyway, I'm going to go back to the crop. How'd you like planting the crop with Dad?
Oh, it was fun. I like driving the tractor.
You like driving Fergie over there? Oh, they're playing. Hey, don't play footy in the potentially the crop. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you enjoyed this video. I thought it was cool watching the kids learn and spend some time with their dad, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I know that you're all hoping for us too, this crop works out and we are able to stockpile a heap of food for our animals, because who knows what's coming. Really, they're making things harder and harder. So thank you so much for joining us. If you like this video, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and definitely comment. We love those too. But until the next video, take care of each other and bye for now. are you doing there, Momo? Momo? Molly, Molly? Molly? You scared of the cows? Hi, Dottie. Yeah, we put food in it.
What about these pigs?
They're fine. They got fed this morning. That's what Noah said anyway.
I saw him feeding him. These ones and that one.
But not these guys. No, their bellies are full.
But I'm